Guys, I just made another house track, and let me tell you something. These chords are tasty AF. They are so good. So let's just dive into the song because I'm very proud of this. I want to show you about it, how I made it, all that good stuff. All right, so here we are in the project file, and so what I'm going to do is play you probably the intro and the first drop so you can get a sense for what the vibe of this is, and you can hear these delicious, tasty chords, or at least I think they are. So let's take a listen. This is a good one, folks. I am loving this song. This is going to be out at the end of March. It's called Vibrations. You can check it out then. But let's dive into it here. So let's just dive into the chords here because this to me is the best part of the song. Now, this is a little different than the last song that I did, which was Tech House. So this sounds more like, I don't know, progressive house. I don't really know genres that well. But to me, the whole mainstay of this song and the thing that really anchors it all together are these lush, just epic sounding chords. And we're going to dive into that right now. So let's go into here and we'll look at them. All right. And we'll solo this. So this is going to be the piano. And let's just take a listen to what it sounds like on its own. Oh my God, those sound good. Okay, so let's break this down. So really, what we have here is a D major 7. So I'm not going to get deep into music theory here because that could just be boring and it would take a long time. But yeah, this is a D major 7 chord. So we have our D, our F sharp, our A, and our C sharp, which is that 7th note. All right, and this makes up the D major chord. And then this is obviously a D in the bass. All right, so it basically goes from that into this chord here. And it just goes for that last beat there of the measure. And so this is A major 7. So we have the A in the bass, this is an inversion, so we actually start off the chord with an E, which is the 5th, the G sharp, the 7th, the A, which is the tonic, or the root rather, and then the C sharp, which is the 3rd. So altogether, it sounds like this. So that sounds pretty dope. And basically that repeats for a little bit. And then there's one variation, which is right here. So that sequence basically repeats for 1 measure, 2 measure, 3 measure. Oh, wait. No, that's not right. What are these? 2 measures, 4 measures, 6 measures, and then for the last 2 measures, we have this last variation here, which sounds like this. Ooh, that sounds great too. So what do we got here? So here we got a B minor 9. All right. So we got our B, we got our D, which is the 3rd. We got our F sharp, which is the 5th. We got our A, which is the 9th, the minor 9th. And then we have the this is the 7th. And then we have our 9th up here, that C sharp. So that sounds dope. Ooh, that's a cool sounding chord. And then we finish off with arguably one of my favorite chords to round up, to like finish off a chord progression, which is this chord here, which I'm going to call an A major 7 suspended second. what does that mean? Let's listen to it first, this chord. All right, so what this is this is a little different. So let's think of an A major 7, just like we had before. We have our E, the 5th, our G sharp, the 7th, the A, which is the tonic or the root. Then we have a B though, and we don't have a C sharp. So basically we took that C sharp and we dropped it down to the 2, which is a B. And that's it. And we have a sus2. And then the bass note is actually a C sharp because it leads beautifully back into the D major 7th, which you can hear. I'll play this measure, or I'll play the whole sequence so you can hear how it transitions beautifully back into measure 21. Folks, I love this so much. And so it basically just does that throughout the entire song. And so when you have these extended chords, these 7ths, these 9ths, these suspended chords, they just, to me, they make it sound more introspective, more reflective, and I don't know. I think those are kind of the two main adjectives. It kind of transforms, like you think of major and it's like a happy chord, but when you slap that 7th on it, or you slap that 9th on it, I don't know, it like turns a happy chord into like a, whoa, introspective, existential chord. And I love that. So that's what we have here. And so I have the piano doing that, which by the way, Contact, the Giant, easily my favorite piano sound. But then I have sort of these weird guitar chords playing on this track, so you can hear that here. That gives it a little different flair. I love that. And then to make it sound really freaking epic, I put some staccato strings on here from Foundation's Hevosity. Listen to this. That sounds sick. All right, and when you put them all together, it just sounds like epic, is what it sounds like. I could listen to that all day. All right, so that's like the mainstay of why I love this track so much, is those chords are just so freaking cool. So yeah, if you want some cool sounding chords, just put some 7th chords, some 9th chords, some suspended chords, just something beyond the basic chords. Now, the other thing that I love about this song, and you probably heard it when I'm playing it, is this gentleman that's on the track right here.
Feel it. Lit it. Feel it. Lit it. This isn't just music. This is a vibration.
How sick is that? We got this deep voiceover here. It just sounds amazing.
Feel it. Lit it. Feel it. Lit it. This isn't just music.
Spoiler alert, guys. This is AI. I don't know, maybe that may or may not have been obvious. I don't know. To me, this sounds realistic as hell. All right? Now, the way I did this, though, is very... I feel like it's pretty unique. So what I did is I actually recorded my voice doing this. So you can hear, we're going to go into the verse. And so let me play you what the verse sounds like with the voice that I ended up using. And then I'll show you how I made it, because this is really, really cool. All right, let's go.
Right here, right now, nothing else matters. Just the music, the energy, and us. This moment is everything. Feel it, lit it. Look around you, these faces, these hearts. We're all here together for the same reason. This isn't just music. This is a vibration, and we're all in sync. Feel it.
So, get this. If we look up here, I recorded these vocals. All right, that's sort of the plot twist. I actually recorded these vocals. So if we listen to it, this is me. Right here, right now, nothing else matters. Just the music, the energy, and us. So what I did is I took my vocals and then I went to this website here, 11 Labs voice generator, and then I found a voice that had like a really rich bassy tone, and I just used it. So this guy, William Shanks, you can hear the voice here.
If you surrender to the wind, you can write it.
It has that deep bassy voice, and so that's what I did. So I used it, and now if I just typed out the words and then generated it, this is what it sounds like.
This is a vibration.
That's not the vibe that I'm looking for at all. It just doesn't sound like the right inflection. And so what I did is I created the inflection that I wanted using my voice. Moment is everything. Feel it. Live it. So I used the type of inflection that I wanted, and then I basically went to here and I uploaded my voice. And I don't remember how, voice changer. I went to the voice changer and then I just dragged my music file. I just like exported just this part soloed, or rather my voice soloed. And then I put it in here and then I regenerated it and then it spit it out like this. So if I like solo these back and forth, you can hear that the inflections are exactly the same. It's just the voice is different. So check this out. Right here, right now, nothing else matters.
Right here, right now, nothing else matters.
I mean, that's pretty dope. I mean, that sounds realistic as hell. And so I love this. This turned out so good. And it just, so this is exactly what I wanted. So I don't know, if you find that AI voice generators aren't really, the quality isn't that good, I really like this one because I can use the inflection that I want the narrator to have, upload it as a music file, and then it keeps all those same inflection points and it keeps all the timing. Look at this. The timing is exactly what it's supposed to be. And then you just end up with this just beautiful sounding voice.
Just the music, the energy, and us. This moment is everything. Feel it. Live it.
I mean, that's just freaking epic. All right. And it just, nothing else needs to be said there. And then the one other thing that I want to talk about in the song that was new is at the last drop, you're going to hear a really wild transition from here, from like 76 to measure 77. So let's listen to that.
This isn't just music. This is a vibration. Feel it. Live it.
Wild transition. And this was really easy to do, by the way. So all I did was I used a plugin called Transit 2 by Baby Audio. And so I have this is just a preset called Any Gate Limiter. And you can see that I have it automating from 0 to 100, from 76 to 77. So you'll see this working. And you'll see this doing it. You'll see it changing as it goes through. So you can watch.
This is a vibration. Feel it.
I mean, that sounds sick. That would take forever to do on my own. And so essentially, I just have this on the instrument bus. So everything is running to some sort of instrument channel. And then that Transit 2 is just doing its thing and making it sound sick. But yeah. Everything else is pretty well generic. Like, I mean, I have the typical kick, right? Cool. I got the clap. Got the hats. And then I got a tambourine that comes in. There's really not much else The bass is just sublab, just basically mimicking the chord progression. And then, is there even anything else? And then the only other thing is this cool kind of riff that comes in the verse. Very synth wavy. And that is basically just playing a, what is this? Basically an A major 9 chord as an arpeggio. So you have the A, anyway, I'm not going to go through the theory. Just know that this is basically going like an A major 9 chord. And it just repeats and it sounds really cool in sequence. Yeah, and so this is just, I am absolutely loving this song. It's called Vibrations, and it's coming out at the end of March. And I hope you like it. And yeah, I just wanted to go over briefly just how I made this song. I know I didn't go into like super depth like I did in my second song, but I just really wanted to go over like the things that I loved about this song, which is really those three main things. These amazing sounding chords. I mean, come on. The AI voice, which is just like the most realistic thing I've ever heard.
Right here, right now, nothing else matters.
And then just that sick-ass transition.
Vibration. Feel it.
Yeah. And yeah, this is, I'm not going to say it's my favorite. Well, actually, it's pretty close to being like my favorite song that I've done so far in 2025. I really did. I mean, so far I've liked all the songs that I've made in 2025. But anyway, I hope you like this. If you do want me to go more in detail on anything, you can let me know in the comments. But yeah, I hope you like this and let me know what you think of the song in general. I know I didn't play the whole thing in its entirety, but you probably get a gist of what it is, and you can hear it in its entirety at the end of March. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.